What are some ethical concerns that arise when using large language models (LLM)? Large language models (LLM) have the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with language, but their use also raises several ethical concerns. One of the primary ethical concerns is privacy and data protection. LLM are trained on vast amounts of data, including sensitive information, which raises questions about how this data is collected, stored, and protected. This is particularly concerning when the data is personal and sensitive, such as medical records or financial information. Another ethical concern is bias and discrimination. LLM are only as good as the data they are trained on, and if this data is biased or discriminatory, the model will likely reflect this bias. This means that LLM could potentially amplify discrimination and prejudice, which could have serious consequences. For example, if an LLM is trained on data that is biased against a particular group of people, it may perpetuate harmful stereotypes or make unfair decisions. Intellectual property is another ethical concern. LLM have the ability to create content, which raises questions about intellectual property rights and attribution. For example, if an LLM generates a piece of writing that is similar to an existing work, who owns the rights to that work? This is a complex issue that requires careful consideration. Finally, there is the concern about misuse and malicious applications. LLM could potentially be used to fabricate data or cause harm, which is a serious ethical concern. For example, LLM could be used to generate fake news articles or propaganda, which could have serious consequences. In addition to these ethical concerns, there is also the environmental impact of LLM. Significant computational resources needed to train and operate LLM raise questions about their environmental impact. This is a concern that requires careful consideration, as the use of LLM could potentially contribute to climate change. Overall, the use of LLM raises several ethical concerns that require careful consideration. Addressing these concerns will require establishing policies, ethical frameworks, and responsible procedures for LLM creation and implementation. By doing so, we can ensure that LLM are used in a responsible and ethical manner that benefits society as a whole.